Ah, yes. This one takes me back when I owned that little cafe on the road to nowhere. And I was Dave, chef to the stars. One day, Lucy Liu walked in and asked me, "Can I make her a lasagna?" And I said, "Okay." So, the first thing we got to do is get working on our sauce. As you can see here, I have 2 cans of San Marzano tomatoes, and I'm going to add them to my blender. Then we're going to blend this till everything is smooth. Alright, in my famous green pot, I have some wine that is deglazing from when I cooked about a pound of hamburger. Again, you don't have to use wine to deglaze. You can use anything, chicken stock, beef stock, even just straight up water. But I think red wine gives it a nice flavor. And also, I think it does a better job of getting those little bits off the bottom. All right, now it's time to add those San Marzano tomatoes that we pureed up. And then you just want to keep stirring till everything is combined. All right, and then we want to add about 2 tablespoons or so of olive oil. Then we want about 3 or 4 cloves of minced garlic. And then you want to add a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of basil, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, and a pinch of red pepper flake. If the sauce is tasting a little tinny, go ahead and add a pinch of sugar to it. And then you just kind of want to slowly simmer this for at least 20 minutes. Oh, and of course, don't forget the pepper. And after a few minutes, make sure you add the pound and a half, 2 pounds of ground beef or sausage. Again, use whatever you like, and depends on how meaty you want your sauce. All right, then just like I said, let this simmer for, again, we're about 10 minutes through the 20-minute mark, but you can go longer, certainly. Now's a good time to get your water ready and cook your noodles. Oh, and of course, make the cheese mix we're going to make. Okay, in a bowl, we have the following: 15 ounces of ricotta cheese, 16 ounces of cottage cheese, and I just cracked 1 egg in there. Then we want to add 2 tablespoons of Italian parsley that I chopped up. If you want to use dry parsley, I guess that's fine. Just cut it in half, so only 1 tablespoon if you're using dry. And then we're going to add about 1 cup of freshly shredded whole milk mozzarella. And then stir till everything is mixed together. Okay, now we start assembly of our lasagna. First off, we take some sauce and create a nice base at the bottom of our lasagna dish. And then we want to lay down the first layer of our lasagna noodles. Again, when you cook them, take at least a minute off. You can take more with lasagna noodles. You want them fairly al dente. Because remember, this is going to pop in. Oh, and by the way, you should be preheating the oven to 375 degrees. This is going to be baking in a 375 degree oven for 45 minutes. All right, then you want to take the ricotta cheese mix thing that we made, and you want to spread a nice little layer. And then you want to add a layer of shredded mozzarella, followed by another layer of noodles. And, of course, let's drench it with sauce. And we're going to add some mozzarella cheese. Then you want to add another layer of that ricotta cottage cheese mix. And then you want to add a layer of pepperonis. Now, what you want to do next is basically repeat everything I did for this first thing, and it should fill up your lasagna dish. All right, let's skip ahead before to right when we put it in the oven. Okay, the only difference is on the top layer, I am going to be adding a generous dusting of Parmesan cheese. Then we're going to finish off with another layer of pepperoni. Then I'm going to put this into that 375-degree oven for, again, 45 minutes. Through the magic of cooking show editing, the lasagna is done, but it's very important you let lasagna rest. Otherwise, it's just going to explode. So let this rest for at least 20 minutes. And last thing for me to do is serve a portion on a plate. And when I served it to her, she absolutely loved it. Why she felt the need to keep smacking my waitresses on their asses, I have no idea. But everyone enjoyed the catfight that came afterwards. Alright, so that's Lucy Liu's Lasagna. And this has been Dave, Chef to the Star.